Good morning, all. I am Srinivas Zamar, going to talk on artificial intelligence and machine learning. In first session, we'll go through theoretical aspects regarding artificial intelligence and machine learning. It is very important to know what is artificial intelligence. What is the philosophy of artificial intelligence? First, we can say artificial intelligence is the science. It means it is belonging with physics, chemistry, biology, and etc. Also, we need the concept of mathematics here. Also, with some assumption and various researchers publish the definition of artificial intelligence as which is based on intelligent thought or intelligent behavior. We can define it by system that think like human or system that think like rationally. It means these two definitions are belonging with intelligent thought, or another two definitions which are based on behavior, intelligent behavior as a system that act like human or the system that act rationally. With all these definitions, there are some issues, but with the less issues and well defined definition of artificial intelligence, we can consider it as a system that act rationally. Sometimes this system is also called as machine. So we consider here the general definition to understand the concept of artificial intelligence is that the system that act rationally. Now we can go through definition of artificial intelligence with one of the example. Here we have consider the definition of AI, which is based on intelligence. So we define initially what is intelligence. Intelligence is the mental activity. Let us see one of the example to understand the intelligence. I placed one ball below the table and I asked 1 year kid to take this ball. What will happen? First, a kid will go near the table and then bend himself, go under the table and pick up the ball. Once the kid pick up the ball, as I already said, it is 1 year kid, there are more chances to kid get stand immediately. What happened? If the kid stand immediately, kid hit the table for the first time. Later word, once again, I will say this kid to pick up the ball and the process is to be continued. Then what happened? As I repeatedly asked to kid for picking the ball, then he will go towards table. At that time, he will know how to take and come out the table with hitting the without hitting the table. As this idea or as this intelligence obtained in his mind, this intelligence is the human intelligence. We can say it is natural intelligence. If this natural intelligence is added in machine, then it is called as artificial intelligence. The natural intelligence, the natural human intelligence is added in machine. Hope you get the clarity of artificial intelligence and its definition with with this example. We can also say here that the machine is not only the robot. We can consider the computer is also the machine. The father of artificial intelligence is John McCarthy. He has proposed the definition of artificial intelligence in 1956 in one of the conference. He defined AI as the science and engineering to make intelligent machine. Next, contributes to artificial intelligence. As we know, AI is not only the branch of computer science or not only the field of engineering and technology. It is belonging with various fields like sociology, philosophy, computer science, psychology, neuroscience, biology, mathematics, and many more. So the field of artificial intelligence is very broad, and in recent years, in coming years, it is required in various field. We have considered one of the most emerging field in automation and automobile as the self-driving car and etc. We are going towards the fields of artificial intelligence. As we consider the branch of computer science and engineering, the various fields are belonging with it. We can say as speech processing, some expert systems, computer visions, natural language processing, and machine learning. Various applications are followed with these fields, and according to that, we want to go and understand the concept of artificial intelligence. Then further, we want to apply the knowledge of machine learning and deep learning to develop AI projects. Next part, we want to make a roadmap to study AI projects. That is, we want to follow some steps to understand or study the AI projects. First step, we want to study the programming languages. Various programming languages are there. We want to select one of the language as per our requirement and as per our field of interest. Next step is belonging, we required some mathematical terms, the mathematical concepts are required. Then third step, we want to apply a machine learning algorithm to perform AI projects. Then fourth one, we want to select framework or the tool which are developed by various companies and various organizations. And finally, we follow some case studies. We'll go all the steps one by one. Step 1, study of programming languages. Languages, as we have one of the example of a ball under the table and kid. For this example, I use English language to perform the operation. In this way, the machine also requires some language. So it is the very first step that we want to select the language to convey command to machine. Some more languages are there. I listed here top 5 languages which are used for machine learning and artificial intelligence. First is Python. Everybody are aware about Python. We know Python is very simple, easily implemented. It has near about 33 keywords and 20 libraries like NumPy, Pandas and etc., which makes task easier. Second one is R programming. It is also one of the most effective language used to analyze and manipulate the data. It is used for statistical purpose. Also, we can get some good quality graphs and mathematical function with this R programming. Also, there are various packages with this R programming. We can consider as a G model, classes, NTM, and etc. We can also use this with this R programming. Next program is the LISP, LISP. It is one of the oldest and most suited language in artificial intelligence. This language is used by father of AI, John McCarthy. Also one more language, famous language is Prolog. It is also used to develop the AI projects. It follows the concept of pattern matching, tree-based data structuring, and automatic backtracking. So we can also follow this Prolog language for developing AI projects. Again, Java, it is also one of the good choice to develop AI projects. It is used to perform the search algorithms like genetic algorithms and other any artificial neural network and etc. It provides benefits like debugging, essay, package servicing, and etc. It is also used to get the graphical representation of data and many more we can say about the Java programming also. Along with all the languages, the most of the researchers use or select the Python language to develop AI projects nowadays. But we can go through one of the language. It is just a platform to go perform AI projects. It's our suggestion is that if you are beginner to perform AI projects, then you want to select Python, which is very user friendly and no any prerequisites required to understand the Python language. Next, knowledge of mathematical terms. Various mathematical concepts are required like linear algebra, probability and distribution, statistics, vector calculus, matrix decomposition, and some other mathematical terms are required. Here, while performing algorithm, while developing any algorithm, we want to go through some concept of mathematics like concept of probability theory, concept of distribution, concept of statistics, vector calculations, and etc. It is not necessary that you need to know the whole concept of these mathematical terms. You just if you just know the basic concepts, then also it is suitable to develop algorithms. Next step, use of machine learning algorithm. First, what is algorithm? It is a step-by-step method to solve the problem, and machine learning algorithm is the step followed by machine. The steps followed by machine is called as machine learning algorithm. There are mainly three types of machine learning algorithms: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Sometimes we want to use semi-supervised learning, but the mainly the machine learning algorithms are divided in 3 types. In supervised learning, or we discussed all these things in the second session of machine learning. We'll go with this slide. Next, selection of machine learning tools or framework. Here, various tools or frameworks are to be displayed. These are the models of machine learning, or we can say it is the engine. It is very necessary that as we have select the training tool, we want to select the model. So we want to select here one of the framework, one of the tool to develop AI projects. In our example of kid and table, the tool is brain of this kid. In this way, in artificial intelligence also, the machine learning tools and engines gives final output. Various companies are to be going to develop these AI projects and platform to do the AI projects, like one of the most important and developing framework is TensorFlow, developed by Google. Also various companies like IBM, Amazon, Microsoft, etc. are in a competition to develop the AI engines. As per our requirement, we can select one of the engine and go through it in development of AI projects. And as we are getting all the things, then we can go for case study of AI. Various case studies are listed here. First is belonging with the property value prediction, stock market prediction, playing chess with machine, weather prediction, self-driving car, character recognition, expert system, medical image processing, and face recognition. Also many more applications are there. I listed here some recent applications in AI. It is about artificial intelligence. Now we are moving towards machine learning. Here we want to understand how does machine learning work. Let us consider one example. We are going to Prozon Mall, which is located at Aurangabad, to purchase some items from some high-tech shops. At that time, while billing, they will ask us about membership cards, and if we will going to take this membership card, they will ask us our personal information like contact numbers, email IDs, and etc. That is, they collect the information and create the database. This is the first trap we are entering in machine learning world. How? When we purchase some items with membership card in some of the months, at that time they will create our database and told or analyze how our brain think. Here I displayed some transactions. 5 transactions are there. Items are purchased like A, B, C, D, E, F. They analyze how many times this item A is to be purchased, how many times D is purchased, how many times C is purchased, and etc. It means they identify our interest of shopping. And as per that, also one more, also they are analyzing which of the product is to be more useful to this person, which of the product for that the customer do not worry about cost, and many more assumptions are there, and they track our mind with machine learning. And according to the product selection and item purchase, they will provide us some advertisement regarding it, like some of the 20% discount, some of the 50% discount on that product, and this. It is the concept of machine learning. Now we'll moving towards the definition of machine learning. Machine learning is the is represented by learning initially. Learning is, it is ability to improve one's behavior with experience. Here we can define machine learning as it is a subset of artificial intelligence. It means it is not similar. Machine learning and artificial intelligence are two different terms. Some of the times we are confused that either both are same or different. So we want to understand the machine learning is the subset of artificial intelligence. It is not the artificial intelligence, which works on self-learning algorithm. Self-learning algorithm, these are the algorithm which learn by itself and take its own decision or own prediction using past experience or the data set without being explicitly programmed. Here we can define machine learning as it is the subset of artificial intelligence and which works on self-learning algorithm. Some book definitions of machine learning are displayed here. Then types of machine learning, as we already discussed about the types of machine learning as a supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, the task is driven, that is the supervisor train the data and treat this input data as a labeled data. In unsupervised learning, the unlabeled data is to be provided and it makes clustering. And one more is reinforcement learning. It is based on learn from mistakes. We'll go all the types in brief one by one. First is supervised learning. Here supervisor is observed. Supervisor is it may be human or any advisor. Since this supervisor is there to perform this algorithm, it is called as supervised learning. How it works? Here user uses training data set which consists of different raw input data. The algorithm learns input pattern and generates some desired output. The algorithm label each database as per the input. Here labeling is the provided to the data so that it is called as supervised learning, or labeled data is provided to perform some observations or identifying some prediction. This process is keeping repeatedly to train the data and train our model. This model is called as prediction model, and the unknown observation is to be tested with this predicted model, and we get some output here. Yes, sir. In short, we can say the supervised learning, it uses supervisor and train the data set, predict the model, and then test the unknown observations to find labeled, unlabeled, to find output for unlabeled input. It is about supervised learning. We can say it is the machine learning algorithm which are trained by supervisor with labeled data. The algorithm receives input features and corresponding correct output. Each iteration minimizes the error between correct output and predicted output. Error, it is defined by the difference in between predicted output and correct output. The model is modified by algorithm in each iterations. Each it means the training is to be repeatedly provided to the model. So each train step is called as iteration. Then the outputs are output of supervised learning are displayed in two terms: classification or regression. Classification is the task of predicting discrete class label, whereas regression is the task of predicting continuous quantity. In a classification problem, data is labeled into one or more class, and according to that, if two classes are there, we can say it is the binary classification, or more classes are there, then it is called as multi-class classification. We can take the example of classification is that we want to classify the emails, either they are spam or not spam. Similarly, regression, the regression problem requires the prediction of quantity, and according to the variables selected, either a single variable or more variable, the regression is to be defined as a simple regression or multiple regression, and it is used to identify the regression problems which are for single or multiple variables. We can say the example for regression as prediction of price of a stock market or any other property value prediction, and etc. The models which are selected for supervised learning. Various models are to be listed here for classification as well as for regression purpose. For classification, we can select logistic regression model, decision tree, multi-layer layer perceptron, random forest, naive Bayes, k nearest neighbor, support vector machine, and much of the models are there. I listed few here. In this workshop, we are going to implement these three algorithms: naive Bayes classifier, k nearest neighbor, and SVM classifier. In the same way, for the regression purpose, linear regression, logistic regression, ridge and lasso regression, polynomial regression, stepwise regression, and elastic step regression. Here in this workshop, we are going to implement a linear regression model. Next is unsupervised learning. If you compare this representation of unsupervised learning with supervised learning. Here supervisor is observed. If you focus here, no any supervisor. So the name itself, it gives unsupervised learning. It means learning without supervisor. Here the raw input material is not labeled data which is provided to algorithm. Here we can say that it is not trained data, it is random data which is provided to the learning algorithm, and the outputs are characterized by clustering method. So some of the outputs are represented, suppose 3 outputs are obtained, so we want to get the output in 3 clustered form. Unsupervised learning, here we can describe it by the trainer does not provided labeled output in the learning data set. The machine learning algorithm learn from unlabeled data and gather information from it. It makes clustering according to the similar observation in learning data set, and output is measured in terms of clustering and dimensionality reduction. As in supervised learning, output is measured in terms of classification or regression. Here we can select one of the term as a clustering or dimensionality reduction. Then one last learning model is a reinforcement learning. Here you can observe the agent and environmental condition. We can define this reinforcement learning with one of the example. If we want to teach playing chess game to a kid, how will teach him? First we want to tell what is the importance and the moves of each keys, like various keys are there, king, queen, bishop, and etc. We want to say what are the points of these keys and movement of these keys, and we are saying that to play this game, what happened, the kid try to play some moves, but it is we cannot teach him to move this key it at every time. So sometimes by playing this chess, it may be the kid may be lost the game, but he understand the position or the movement of the keys, and after trying numbers of times, the kid will be trained to perform the various movement of the keys, and according to that movement, the kid itself learn how to play chess. The same scenario is observed here in reinforcement learning. The machine read the or learn the input data and develop a model according to the input provided. We can describe it by, it is the type of machine learning technique that enables an agent to learn in an interactive environment by trial and error using feedback from its own action and experience. It is about short description of artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is required as a some theoretical concepts which are useful to perform some AI projects with the help of machine learning algorithms. If you have any queries, you can share with the chat box. With that, I will finish my session. Thank you. The